Welcome to this beginner's bodyweight calisthenics workout, a full body workout using just your body and a space at home, no gym required. We're going to start warming up with a slow roll from the spine down towards the toes, stretching out the back, reaching for the floor, then walking your hands out until you get into a full plank position. Hold there, then walk back, keeping your legs as straight as possible, then rolling the spine back up all the way to standing. Tuck the chin in, roll from the neck down through the spine all the way towards the toes. Touch the floor, walk out, and then walk back. Welcome to this beginner bodyweight calisthenics workout. We're going to get a full body workout using just your body weight and a space at home, no gym required. So let's get started. Warming up the spine, bring the chin to the chest, roll the spine from the top all the way through the mid back into that lower back, reaching for the floor as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. Get a nice stretch throughout the back, then walk your hands out into a full plank position. Little pause at the top, then slowly walk back. Get a nice stretch down the back of the legs. Roll back up to standing. If you're feeling any pain in this, don't push through it. Just gently work around it. So bring your chin to your chest. Roll down as far as is comfortable. Reach for the toes. If you need to bend the knees, that's okay. Walk the hands out slowly, warming up the shoulders, full body, squeeze at the top, and then walking back right up to the top. And we'll go for one more. Chin to chest, roll down, moving a bit more freely now. Paddle out the hands into that plank position. Walk it back. And then up to standing. Okay, we're going to do 3 sets of each exercise, 30 seconds. So we're going to start on the floor. Knees bent, chest and shoulders off the floor, hands flat, and you're going to alternate reaching from one ankle to the other. Good core exercise to warm up. Let's go, 30 seconds. So slide the back across the floor, reach for the heels. You're going to get a nice core twist, working the obliques, the abdominal muscles. Get as big a movement as possible. Slide from one side to the other, keeping your shoulders and chest off the floor. Nearly there. Keep moving and rest. 30 seconds rest. The next exercise is going to be the crunch. So while we're in the rest period, I'll explain how I want you to do this. I want you to keep your knees bent, and then you're going to keep your chin about an inch from your chest. You're going to put your hands onto your thighs, and you're going to reach for the top of the knees. So shoulders and chest come off the floor. That gap stays between the chin and the chest. Okay, here we go. And reach and down, using your abdominal muscles to lift the chest and shoulders off the floor. Come back down, touch, go again. Try not to crane your neck. Try not to feel this working in the neck muscles. Rather, all the strength is coming from the abdominals. So if you need to do a shorter range of motion, just to make sure that you're really working the abdominals, then that's great. And rest. Okay, 30 seconds of rest before our final core exercise. And then our full body will be warmed up for the rest of the session. We're going to do a forearm plank. So elbow goes under the shoulder on both sides. Then you're going to lift your hips off the floor, legs straight together, and you're going to hold that for 30 seconds. So get ready in position. We've got 3, 2, 1, and lift. So here, try and squeeze the abs. Try and create a nice straight line all the way from the feet to the hips to the shoulders. Pushing the floor away, protracting the shoulder blades so that they're spread far apart, pushing the floor away. Keep your abs engaged, your bum squeezed. Nice straight line throughout the body, good and strong. 30 seconds, nearly there. Keep holding and rest. Okay, 30 seconds rest. Next up, we're going to do some pushing for the upper body. So it's going to be a kneeling press up, and you're going to place your hands under the shoulders, fingers spread and slightly externally rotated. Knees slightly behind the hips, and then the chest will lower to the floor and press back out. Let's go. 30 seconds, as many as you can. Keep the elbows coming out about 45 degrees from the body so that they're not flaring out. We want to keep a nice strict form, working the chest down to the floor, pressing back out. Let the shoulder blades come together as you go down, then press them apart at the top. Scapular retraction and protraction, and rest. We're going to do 2 more sets, so we've got 30 seconds rest. When you're doing your push-ups, squeeze the shoulder blades together. As you come down, let them come together as the elbows stay at 45 degrees from the body. Then press away and push the shoulder blades apart at the top. Keep the abs engaged. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, and we go again. Press up. 30 seconds. This is a good challenging workout. Building your body weight strength. Learning to control your body to make it all work in unison. Keep that nice strict form. Squeeze the glutes. Engage the abs. Keep going. Nice steady tempo. Make sure the hands are under the shoulders. Elbows 45 degrees from the body. Good. Okay, got another 30 seconds rest. 1 more set. This should feel nice and challenging. If it's too hard on your knees, you can use an elevated service or even against the wall to start practicing that. Shoulder blades coming together, pressing the wall away. Shoulder blades together, press the wall away. Keep that good form. Form is the most important thing. Okay, we're nearly ready for the final set. Let's go. And push. Down under control. Press the floor away. With a nice tempo. Control your body weight is a challenging thing to do. Building strength in the upper body, in the chest. This is a workout you can do 2 or 3 times a week to build strength and muscle. And rest 30 seconds until our next exercise, which is going to be the air squat. So for this, we want to take your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out. Find what's comfortable for you, but this is a good general position. As you come down, your knees are going to stay over the midline of the toes, and your thighs are going to come to parallel with the floor. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and squat. So get a nice tempo, no pause at the top or at the bottom. We're just going to work through this movement for 30 seconds. Up and down, start to feel the thighs burning. Getting those hips moving. Good ankle mobility. If you're struggling to get down to parallel to the floor, chances are you've got some limitation in your hips or your ankles. Pause. It's 30 seconds. Hip mobility and ankle mobility. Important to get good movement in the squat. Okay, we've got 15 seconds. 2 more sets of air squats. Catch your breath. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat again. So coming nice and low, as low as you can, keeping your chest upright, keeping a nice tempo. 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. No pause at the top or the bottom. Don't lock out the hips at the top, otherwise we're taking the tension out of the muscles. We want to keep them working for the full 30 seconds. Build that strength, endurance in the legs. And rest. 30 seconds. And we've got one more set before moving on to the next exercise. Catch your breath. Move around. 15 seconds. Calisthenics, bodyweight exercises. Fantastic way to get a good workout in a short period of time without any equipment, anywhere you are. Okay, last set, let's go. Good. Keep those knees coming out over the midfoot. Knees can go over toes, that's absolutely fine. If you're feeling any pain, then don't work through it. If you've got knee pain, you may have some mobility issues, so just go as far as the depth you can go pain-free will allow. Okay, let's rest, and that goes for any exercise. Rather than work through the pain, work around it, limit the range of motion until you can find out what exactly is causing the problem. Shoulder taps next. So we're going to be in the plank position, either on your knees or in the full plank position, and we're going to alternate tapping one side and the other. Okay, let's go. Tap, so remember, wider stance with the feet will provide more stability. The aim here is to minimize the amount of movement from the hips, really working on that core stability as well as single arm strength on the shoulder with these taps. And if you need to be on your knees to start with, that's great. Something you can develop over time, building that core strength. And rest, building that core strength so that you can be in that full plank position, balancing on one arm to the other. It's a great way to build your core stability. We've got another 10 seconds of rest, 2 more rounds of shoulder taps. Then we've got one more exercise before we're done for today. That's our 20-minute workout, full body workout. Let's get ready and go. Off we go, 30 seconds of shoulder taps. Try and keep those hips nice and stable. Core stability and control, anti-rotation, as you try and prevent yourself moving at all throughout this exercise. Nearly there. Keep going. And rest. Good. If you're feeling it in the wrists, just give them a bit of a stretch during this little rest period. Turn on the tops of your palms, just gently ease into it. It can be a bit demanding if you haven't practiced wrist flexion and extension before. Got 5 seconds, last round on the shoulder taps. Ready, and go. 30 seconds more. And one more exercise before we stretch. And that is your full body workout for today. All without any equipment, just your body weight. Getting a great exercise in a short amount of time. Contributing to your health and meeting your weekly fitness goals. Strength training, a minimum of 2 times a week is what we're aiming for. And that can be 2 times a week for each muscle group. So that's split into 5 times a week, 2 full body sessions, making sure that's the minimum. Okay, next up, split squat. Take a wide stance with your chest in the middle of your hips. Drop the back knee to the floor, press back up. So we're just going to work 30 seconds on the same side. Try and maintain the same knee over toe as you did in the squats. Touch that back knee down to the floor. Don't slam into the floor. This is a nice controlled movement. Again, we're looking at about 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. No pause at the top or the bottom. Should be starting to feel the burn. Now rest. So whichever side you worked on that time, we're going to go to the opposite side this time. So I have my left leg forward. Now I'm going to have my right leg forward. This time front on. I want to keep that knee tracking over the front foot. I want to keep the feet about hip width apart. And then nice and upright chest. 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, just staying on the same side. You may find balance is an issue here, or you may find your hip flexor is a bit tight, which means your knee comes out or caves in which case there's definitely some mobility work to be done. So all the quality of these movements is about how our muscles can move around the joints to perform calisthenics exercise with good form. Okay, rest. Now we've done both sides. I've got one more to go, and we're going to go with lateral lunges for the last exercise. So that's just taking a wide stance. Again, same principle. This time it's like a single leg squat to one side, knee stays over the midfoot, and then onto the other side. We're going to go in 5 seconds, alternating from one side to the other. Final round, let's go. 30 seconds more. Just come as low as you possibly can. Always aiming for that thigh to be parallel to the floor, but you might feel that the inside of your leg is tight. You haven't got the strength to push back out from a low position. That's all fine. That's what we're working towards. Moving as well as we can in our 40s and beyond. Let's keep going. We're nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, now we're going to do 1 minute for the stretch. So I want you to come into a deep squat stretch. So you can hold on to a post, find something to support on, whether it's a chair, whatever, or if you can do it freestanding, if you can just sit into this deep squat position. We're going to stay here for a nice minute, and we're just going to move the weight from one side to the other, trying to keep a nice upright posture at the back. So if I show you from the side, just keeping that, you can push your elbow, you push your knees out with your elbows to get a little bit of stretch with external rotation in the hips. Then I can just dip my knee forward on one side, then on the other, just sitting as low, allowing the hips to drop to the floor. I've got another 30 seconds or so. Just maintain that nice upright position. If you want to, you can do a little bit of rotation, open up the thoracic spine, and get a nice bit of movement there. And then hold the last 10 seconds. Okay, come out of that. Sit on your bum, and you're going to put your fingers pointing backwards behind you. Your elbow is going to stay somewhat over the wrist, so not straight arm, slight bend in the elbow, chest up, then slide your hips forward until you feel a nice stretch in the chest. We're going to hold for 30 seconds here. This is a great stretch because we spend most of our day with our anterior, our front side, overactive. So our chest, our shoulders at the front are constantly in a state of activity, whether you're on a keyboard, looking at your phone, or sitting. So to open up the chest, you can even bring your hips up If you feel comfortable with that, just get a little bit more stretch down that front side, activate the glutes, come back down, and slowly come out of that stretch. Well done. That's a great full body workout using just your body weight, and you're going to be moving better, controlling your body weight as you practice these more and more over time. Well done. I'll see you for the next one.